So we're doing this interview now, having already seen the first 2 episodes.
That's right.
Of Husband Series 2.
Of Husband Series 2.
Husband Season 2, which you can watch at lovehusbands.com.
Excellent. So, any big name guest stars that we can expect for the upcoming episode?
I wonder if I'm allowed to say them before it comes out on Wednesday. I guess tonight was the announcement. So, yeah, heck yeah. I can tell you that Mekhi Phifer, John Hodgman, and John Cryer are in episodes of Husband Season 2. And we are so thrilled. Oh, my God. Who John Cryer, that's an enormous star. John Hodgman, the king of intellectual cocktail imbibers. And Mekhi Phifer, who is just extraordinary.
So what went into deciding to go from 11 2-minute episodes to 3 8-minute episodes for the season?
Well, it sort of felt like the internet had changed in a year, that the way people watch things on the internet is becoming much more the way they always watch things on traditional television, where they don't feel the need to be jumping every 2 minutes from one thing to the next thing, that they are happy to sit there and watch a thing that feels... That breaks into its natural 3-act structure the way TV episodes do. So it just felt right.
What would you say, was there one moment during this season that sort of stood out to you as, oh my God, we got it right?
Oh, there are a number of those moments. I think I really like the moment where Cheeks has caused all the trouble. He tweeted that photo. Brady is stormed off with his agent, and Cheeks lolls in bed and goes, one of these days I'm going to get out of bed before the trouble starts. I thought, that defines the character. It's such a great end to a scene. It tells you so much about what their life has been in the last 3 weeks since they got married, that this isn't even the first thing that's gone wrong. I love that moment. And I think the moment when Brady is on the phone with the agent, Wes, who's being played by Joss Whedon, and Joss says homosexual just isn't marketable, and behind Brady we see the girl-on-girl pillow fight. I feel that says so much about the industry, about the characters, and it's so funny, and it's just in that moment so much is happening.
So knowing what Joss Whedon's like in real life and how he's campaigned for equality, and then having his character spew off that sort of low-level bile in the show, what was it like seeing that go on?
Joss actually made a very good point about playing this character. This character's not a bad guy. He's trying very hard. He's trying to make his client money. He's trying to save his client's job. He's trying to be understanding. He says he's got Audi girlfriend, pride, rainbow power. He just is forced to always think about the country, to think about the billion moms, and he's trying to do the best for his client. It just, when you're that client who is being told you can't live your life, it feels like bile, but it's really just a concerned, good businessman.
What was the process of getting Joss to be in this?
We asked Joss's opinion on season 1, and he loved it and told us, the quote is something like, whip smart jokes you wish you'd written. That was just blew us away. So when we had a script for season 2, it was like, hey Joss, take a look at this, and he loved it. So we weren't saying, could you do this for me? We were saying, do you like this role? And we were thrilled when he loved the role and agreed to come do it with us, come have fun with us.
Because it seems like you guys have a lot of fun on the set.
Yeah.
The actors are so funny just in real life.
They're funny. The director's funny. I do my best now and then. It's a fun set. Elizabeth, who is the line producer, runs a fun set. The crew is happy to be there. They've all worked together a lot. So, I like to think that it's a place people can come hang out. And we rented this house that we rented to put all our production in this one place. Allowed, some cast members slept there overnight. It really was a family place. It felt like our house after we'd been there for a while.
Set.
It was a film set, but it also had, working toilets, so you could stay there.
Bonus.
It was extraordinary.
with the success of the Kickstarter campaign, I'm
Yeah.
assuming that we're going to do Kickstarter for season 3.
We don't know yet. We really don't know what's going to happen with season 3. Maybe someone will come forward with money. Maybe we'll do a Kickstarter. Maybe season 2. Maybe season 2 will be all there is. We just don't know. But it feels to me like people are saying they want to see more.
People are putting their money where their mouth is this time.
Yeah.
In a big
Oh,
way.
yeah. We were signing autographs yesterday, and a fan just put a cup on the table next to us that said season 3 donations. And before we realized it, people had stuffed all these $20 bills in there. We weren't really trying to raise money with a tip cup, but people were that eager to see more.
Yeah. Well, we're as fans, we would like to see quality TV, and our first complaint is always, from Firefly fans anyway. I would pay to see that show.
And and we sort of realized, at first I was like, I don't know if I want to take money from the fans. They're not going to get it back. It's not an investment. It's just a donation. Like, does this feel right? And then we realized fans were eager, delighted, happy to give this money because they saw what they were getting back. It wasn't just whatever incentive they made off the Kickstarter structure, but that they were going to get more episodes of the show. That was something Cheeks actually had to keep explaining to me. It's like, we're not taking their money. We are selling a product so they want to donate. They want more husbands, and it finally got into my tiny brain.
He's a go-getter.
He is a go-getter. That's true.
Yeah. Cool. So Jane, my question to you actually, when do you sleep? Because your IMDb page is crazy.
I know. Yeah, I've been really lucky. I worked on a lot of shows. I'm writing the next episode of Once Upon a Time that we're in the room working on right now. So that means tomorrow morning I got to be back in the room with my head on straight and facing forward, thinking about an entirely different episode of television. So it's a lot. But luckily, Cheeks really is the showrunner on Husband, so he takes a lot of that burden.
Cool. Well, speaking of Once Upon a Time, can you tell us what myth or what fairy tale is you're tackling?
Well, we revealed at San Diego Comic-Con that Captain Hook is a certain man with a hook on his hand is going to be in season 2. So I think he might be around for the episodes that we're writing now.
Excellent. So we're going completely off from Grimm, and we're just
we were always in a little different place than them, but yeah, we are. Our storyland is increasingly sort of spreading out from the core of just fairy tales. But there's a lot of those we haven't even touched yet. Like, we are in no danger of running out of stories.
No, I have the entire Grimm Brothers collection, and there's a lot. There's a lot that's horrible, but there's a lot.
Well, we really want to tell the ones that resonate with the American viewership, so we're not going to go very obscure. But, if Disney's done it, or if it's a story like Peter Pan that isn't a fairy tale, but that just has a lot of currency and a Disney association it feels like it can be part of our world.
Yeah, like Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland, exactly. We've already been there. Yeah. But there's a lot of characters from Alice in Wonderland we haven't even touched. So there's just lots and lots to do.
Yeah, it's so wonderful to work with such an amazing wealth of material to reinterpret.
Yeah. And that's the fun thing, is the reinterpreting and mashing it up. I loved our reinterpretation of Beauty and the Beast. We go, Rumpelstiltskin was the Beast the whole time, and you never knew it. Yeah. I was very, very flattered to get to write that episode, because that was such a brilliant idea.
It was a beautiful episode.
Thank you.
Beautiful, yeah. And for me, especially as a fan of just television in general, I'm always going, why does no one have any original ideas? And this one is taking ideas and completely twisting them around, making them something new, instead of just remaking the new Brady Bunch, which it's just the phrase remaking Brady Bunch is nails on a chalkboard to me. Yeah,
there's so many new stories, and that's another reason that Husbands is so exciting, is that, we're telling newlywed stories, but they're new stories because of the little twist. We really feel like we are breaking new ground, and we're telling it in authentic, vibrant ways. So
yeah, it's definitely and I love the touch of Makai's role of the sort of the conscience, of people of why things need to be a certain way, and why you can't just follow you know.
Yeah, that debate of change from the inside versus change from the outside was sort of at the heart of this episode, and they both actually are valid approaches. The change, I don't know. It was a fun debate. It was a very fun debate to include in our episode.
Bringing an outside character to bring that made it more powerful for me.
Yes. We didn't just want it to be our two couples. Like let's open it up. Yeah.
Loved it.
Thank you.
Nope. Thank you very much, and say hi to everyone from Whedonopolis for us.
Love Whedonopolis. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, everybody, Whedonopolis. They're the coolest.